professional career. The only one he missed was for Lyon, against Lyon, excuse me, to the goalkeeper's right.
Bouanga for his first of the season to give LAFC a 2-goal lead. He does! The weight is off the shoulders. Last year's Golden Boot winner opens his account in 2024 in LAFC. How they fill out this roster. There's room for Palencia. Across towards U.S. Oh, he left it! And Bouanga! Finally has his second tonight. It had been coming. The drought is over. Bouanga with the brace. LAFC up 3-0. Bouanga. Clipping it at Tuesta! The cherry on top. A fabulous fifth for LAFC. They're all the way back. 5-0 against his former teammate. Bouanga scores. He went down the middle, and LAFC retakes the lead, 2-1.
We get 6 in the 67th. Bouanga tucks it away. He worked hard for that, won the penalty, and converted his 4th of the season. It's 1-1. Space for Sergi Palencia. Numbers in there in black. Looking for Chanot. Jumping up Mueller. He's been a handful. Bouanga! 95th minute. Not from a penalty. Denis Bouanga.
Timbers.
Tuesta's ball is good. Come on! Great ball! Bouanga!
And a handball judged on Tim Tillman. Watch this save. It's a bat-down save from Capo. Denis Bouanga sightlines it. He opens up his hips. And for the 3rd time tonight, a player picks out the far post. Pings one in.
Tuesta space now for Bouanga. He's had some success at Lamar. Calls his own number. Flag is down, and Kike Oliveira continues to score at the pace they had always envisioned. The breakthrough comes in the 19th minute. 4 goals in 3 games in all cups for Kike. Whatever you want to call it. She does pretty well. Back to goal. Bouanga slips. Laborda all the way through to Oliveira. Again, the flag is down. And Kike Oliveira cannot stop scoring. And Denis Bouanga has turned into the assist machine.
The ball for the entirety of the pass. Denis Bouanga, inside, outside, baseline, right across.
I also wonder if the coaching change, the tactics, the identity are now playing to a benefit for Christian Benteke.
Cuidado. Bouanga drives it across. Oh, Bogusz! 3 assists for Denis Bouanga. He's found his new calling. And his teammates are all benefiting.
In 3 formation. They play through the initial press. It's wide into channel.
Lama was such a big part of this midfield last year. Ball played in over the top. It bounces nicely. Bouanga! Clinical. Absolutely clinical. Roman Berkey left it. No chance.
Screen. Marcanic is going one way as Denis Bouanga is curling his run to stay on side and put himself into space. And he does so well with his body positioning, takes that touch to get it back on his right foot and out of the reach of Marcanic. And then from then on, it's just about the quality of the strike, the quality of the finish.
He's going to have a good header. Durkin, a little bit of a slip. And now the break is on. Berkey racing back. Denis Bouanga with a chance to seal it. He runs half the length of the field. Oh, it's as cheeky as you can be on the finish. Denis Bouanga with some absolute filth to finish the game. 2-0.
Well, you called it in terms of unless it hits the back of the net and just takes a loose touch, and that's all Denis Bouanga needs to show off his pace, his aggressiveness, his hunger. He's not content with one goal, but when he gets to this area, it's the composure, and that is a confident take. The little dink over the on-rushing Roman Berkey, second of the night, 8 goals of the season for Denis Bouanga, and that's 3 points on the road for LAFC.
Bouanga against St. Clair. He's reached the half-century of goals, and he's given LAFC the lead. They beat the dominant team, and they have the just rewards. 1-0.
He's checked a lot of
Bogush. Bouanga one-on-one! Flag stays down, and maybe Kai Kamara scores, but it may not be a game winner, because Denis Bouanga does what he does best. Takes care of business. Showtime, LA. 1-0.
Bogush took it away. Play continues. Can they get something on this two-man counter? Bogush with Bouanga making a big run. Bogush is going to carry forward. He might be in. Bogush keeping it himself and scoring! What a goal! He's done it again! Counter-attack brilliance from LAFC. 7th of the year from Mateusz Bogusz, and LAFC. Atlanta United in their first game without Gonzalo Pineda, with Bob Valentino as interim, up 2-1 against Houston. Here's a chance for Bouanga, cutting inside, Bouanga in! Oh, and around Steinahar! It's 3 for LAFC! They're flying on their way to 3 points tonight at Inter & Co Stadium.
It's insane to think about that he's on a better pace than he had last season, where he scored 38 goals in all competitions. And it was a slow start for Bouanga in 2024, but it is 90 minutes of pure hell if you're trying to defend him. He's all over the field. He's playing at a clip that is unlike anything in this league.
They come back. Those are game changers, although they're not as good defensively.
Bouanga in the space, scores! They just cannot be stopped going forward at BMO Stadium. Denis Bouanga scores again. He and Bogush, one of the best tandems in Major League Soccer right now. LAFC have doubled the lead. Hollingshead making the run forward. Bouanga with the cross, all the way through Bogush!
Oh,
and it beats the keeper at the near post. These two are on fire.
Starts with Atuesta just opening up the game. No one puts pressure on Denis.
when it was all said and done for what he's done.
Denis Bouanga with a step on Vines, picks his head up. That combination has done it again. Unflappable, unstoppable. Matty Bogush continues to break all new ground for LAFC. A goal involvement in 9 straight games, and guess what? LAFC have struck first.
Another attacking option. Here is Kamara through for Bouanga. Might not matter. Is it a third for LAFC? Bouanga! It is! That's all they need. Just the moment, just the chance. LAFC flipping into the Leagues Cup. 3-0. And surely all 3 points headed back to Southern California.
How good is this from Kai Kamara? One touch to prep and play it in behind. When you
We're not entirely sure with this back three setup as well. Denis Bouanga trying to get it behind. Denis Bouanga rides a challenge beyond the goalkeeper and in. Oliveira made sure at the far post, right on the line. There was a couple of hands going up in the air from Cholo's defenders. But that goal is all about Denis Bouanga once again.
Talk about the committed runs because you know your attacking teammate is going to win his individual duels.
Kike for Liga Meki sides. We'll get back to that in a moment. Kike Oliveira winning this one. Two inside the area. The cross to Antonio. It's through. It's Denis Bouanga. They haven't jabbed all night, but boy do they have a knockout punch. LAFC have doubled the lead.
Well, this is exactly what I meant when I said Tijuana have to make the most of this possession because all LAFC need is just one opportunity. And it comes from the press from Kike Oliveira. Look at him. Just applying that pressure. Now watch at the top of your screen. Fire alarm bells are going on because Denis Bouanga knows he has to get himself forward. His opposite
to it. Out to Wester. Bouanga in behind, and he's beaten the offside trap. Denis Bouanga in on goal. Denis Bouanga, great balance. Off the post. It's still not cleared. It's in. Kike Oliveira once again feeds on the scraps to get his second of the night. Might have injured himself in the process. But once again, Denis Bouanga beats the offside trap and plays a part in a massive goal for LAFC.
Head up and know you have the options. The threat in behind, the pace. Keep an eye on Edward Atuesta at the bottom of your screen because he just has different options to pick out.
It's on the home of LAFC. The cross! Well, hang on a minute. Kai Kamara heads home. Game on laid on here at BMO Stadium.
Kai Kamara to this LAFC side. You talk about coming into a game and making a difference. I told you he gives you a
Denis Bouanga in behind. Denis Bouanga, he scores yet again. He wrong-footed Stuver. And a goal that sums up exactly how LAFC can hit. In an instant, ball over the top. Denis Bouanga's pace in behind. And just like that, they lead once again.
I mean, this LAFC are going to look back at this and know that they should have cut this play out. It comes from a goal kick from Hugo Lloris, and it's just not dealt with at all. You allow that ball to bounce, you don't take it out of the air, and now you give.
Whistle's gone, Denis Bouanga. Slow build-up run! Emphatic! Yarber went the right way, but that was arrowed into the top corner from Denis Bouanga. Missed the Leagues Cup for LAFC. Kike Oliveira, lots of space on the far side. Denis Bouanga, acres of space. Bogusz down the middle. Denis Bouanga cuts back and scores. It is that easy for LAFC. They put a marker down tonight. Columbus impressive earlier. LAFC showing their championship credentials. 4-1.
Well, LAFC just reminding everyone, if you forgot for a second, how devastating this team can be in transition. The way they open up the game, the way this front three connects, but this starts in their own end. And it's just San Jose, just one poor pass. Again, it's Aaron Long. We saw this in the last game. His ability to play a first-time pass forward to break lines, that exposes San Jose defensively. Kike Oliveira
tries to let little flip, tries to find Morris and Hugo Lloris. And we've seen this combination already in Leagues Cup play. He plays in Denis Bouanga. Denis Bouanga holding up the challenge. It's in off the post this time. Hugo Lloris and Denis Bouanga once again combining. 3-0 and a shake of the head tells you everything you need to know. Brian Smetzer's side caught. And Hugo Lloris, he waited 14 years for his second assist. They even have to wait 14 days for number 3.
Hugo Lloris is loving life in this league. Gets another assist in this competition, and Denis Bouanga just feasts on this opportunity. We talked about how high Seattle had pushed their back line. We were talking off camera about what Denis Bouanga does so well.
Mihailovic delivered in. Giroud heads clear. Denis Bouanga takes it down. Turns, and there might be a break on here again. Denis Bouanga takes over. Hollingshead almost running blocker for him there as they went forward. Denis Bouanga edge of the penalty here. Hollingshead on the overlap. Denis Bouanga doesn't need him. 3-0, and that should just about do it. The best transition team in Leagues Cup play by a mile. 3-0.
The best transition team and maybe the best transition player in Denis Bouanga in MLS. This starts off a defensive corner kick from LAFC. Olivier Giroud, we talk about what he does offensively, but he wins that header defensively in his own box, and now it's all about Denis Bouanga. I like how he drifts out to that left hand.
Seattle Sounders. And a chance now to give LAFC the lead. Here's Denis Bouanga. Thomas guessed the right way, but that is flawlessly taken from Denis Bouanga, and LAFC look to have done it again, on their way to a 4th win against Seattle this year, and maybe a spot in the Open Cup final.
And the space out wide for Bouanga, if he can find him. Yes, he can. And again, it's Neil who has to go out wide. Difficult for a centre-back. Denis Bouanga pushing him back, still going. Denis Bouanga gets beyond them. Denis Bouanga scores! Impossible angle! Impossible is nothing to Denis Bouanga. An El Trafico legend. 2-0.
And the patterns repeated themselves. It comes from a turnover in midfield, and now it's about transition moments. Look at the top of your screen. Denis Bouanga just loves this position. 1v1, he drags the center back out into a wide area. Jalen Neal, he's on his back foot yet again. But this is just all about the quality of the finish. From an impossible angle, John McCarthy gets beat at the near post, but it's just the will and the appetite to find the back of the net for Denis Bouanga. 7 goals in El Trafico. Doubles the lead on the road for LAFC.
And now Hollingshead in the space for Bouanga. He'll be able to get there. Good looking ball. It's Kai Kamara! And the 40-year-old, for his 11th different club, might have just sealed an Open Cup. He has sealed an Open Cup. LAFC 3, Sporting 1. Bouanga. How does he do it? From an impossible angle against the run of play in this second half. Denis Bouanga making his presence felt in downtown Cincinnati.
From Giroud, because you just see he's coming up against Robinson, and what he wants to do is make it really, really difficult for Robinson to be able to win the ball, and him in fact get one of his teammates in. Murphy does well initially, but the problem is now he backs off. The minute you back off a player like Bouanga and he gets into the penalty box, it's near enough game over. It's so difficult. He has to try and show him further down the line and not allow him to take that touch to get into the box. Celentano will be disappointed that he was beaten at the near post, but it was just the pure pace from Bouanga. Now he's in the box, there's only one thing in his mind, and that is to get a strike on target. He does that and gives LAFC the lead once again. But the
Flicky touch again for Giroud. Superb. Bogusz wide on Denis Bouanga. Bouanga.
By Denis Bouanga. Small-sided games is what LAFC trains, and you can see that on the field. Overlapping for Omar Campos. 2 against 1 Denis Bouanga. It doesn't matter. He goes to the best right foot. Great finish. Emphatic with the right foot. Curving it a little bit. Here's Omar Campos overlapping. That distracts the 2 defenders. Even though they stay with Denis Bouanga, he has enough time and space. Impossible for Loon. He doesn't even move.
Bit of a 4v4 situation in transition here right now.
Bouanga will push it to the end line. All the way to the backside, and Oliveira's going to have the easiest finish of the season. The Uruguayan sitting on the back door and side foots it home to double the lead. That's a backbreaker for Sporting Kansas City. Tillman, Rodriguez, but it goes to Bouanga facing goal. Yes! Back-to-back seasons with 20 goals.
To give LAFC the lead. Bouanga scores! Calmly placed it into the back of the net. Takayoko went the wrong way. Hasn't been the best of starts for LAFC, but they're in front.